everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Parallel Quest with mods, and as you can see, the fucking man himself is back as your host. So yeah, I hope you guys have seen the Jiren Invasion Saga. If you haven't, I'll have that in the description at the end. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know, it's not a fever dream. That thumbnail and that title is correct. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's see here. I think, you know what, let's go ahead and do this. I'm not sure which order I'm going to cover these characters in, but, actually, I think I know what order I'm going to. Okay, so, first of all, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way. DEADMAU5 himself. Costume name, what the fuck am I doing here? I couldn't agree more. What the fuck are you doing here? So, yeah, I believe that some of this mod had to have come from the idea of a Mickey Mouse mod that I covered like a while back. It might even be by the same guy, but hey, DEADMAU5 is DEADMAU5, and you know, now he's a Xenoverse 2 fighter. I don't personally listen to his music, I just thought this was a cool little mod. And data input, oh, he's putting in that data so that he can move to the music or something? I don't know. I'm not very caught up on stuff like this.
Hey there!
Okay, well, hey there, DEADMAU5. How are you doing today? Alright, next character. Kazuya Mishima from Tekken, and by God, this is actually a lot better looking than I thought it was going to be. I mean, clearly you can see that a good bit of this has something to do with CAC parts and everything like that, but there are some impressive parts to it, like for instance that scar that's across the chest, the gloves right there, the pants, the logo's pretty spot on. I would like to say, just as a Tekken fan, I hope we see more Tekken characters. I know that there are only a few that could actually fit in, but I'll discuss that here in a bit whenever I cover him. And I've got a question for you guys. Do you know doing? It's Ugandan Knuckles, everyone! The hottest meme of all time! Or at least for the next month or so. Hooray! I don't know how to feel about this. He is wiggling around, and it's making me want to play as him as I watch him wiggle. And apparently there was some audio that was supposed to go with him. I could only imagine what it would be. But apparently it was removed because I guess it was throwing up an error message. That's what I realized when I was trying to install him. There is an update, so if anyone got that message and wasn't able to play as him, check the mod now. That error has been fixed. So let's go ahead and try out DEADMAU5 real quick. Okay. Okay. Come here. Take your medicine. Okay. So he definitely has Trunks' fighting style. That's pretty cool.
It's time to start playing.
Come on. Yeah. You like that? Oh, Jesus. So I wanted to, like, while I'm doing this, I wanted to, kind of talk about, some things that are going on with the channel. I know that last week, in particular, I didn't have a lot of, like, alternating content. It pretty much wound up being, Doom and then the start of the, World of Warcraft series, in which I'm leveling a new character from 1 to level 100 because there's a new leveling system in place. If you guys want to check that out, I'll actually throw that into the description too. I'm having a lot of fun with it, a lot more than I had, a lot more than I would have given the experience credit for. I mean, it's very infancy phases. It's only 2 episodes in, and I'm only leveled up to about level 5, but I'm having fun with it, and I think that's really important. And speaking of having fun, over this weekend, I have recorded 6 episodes of Digimon, and here's the thing, I'm planning on recording more tonight. I'm having a lot of fun with the game, even though the beginning pacing of it is a little slow, but I am enjoying myself, and that's something that overall I really value, is that I am having fun again, and the prospect of playing other games and being able to record a lot for them and actually have content backed up is really appealing to me, because that means that sometime in the future I may actually have triple upload dates for you guys, which is just good for me. And there's also another game that I was going to get that isn't involved with my actual plans, and it is called Monster Football League, and I think I might give that a try, like, in a video and show you guys what that's about, because it reminds me of NFL Street, but with, like, violence and gore and, like, skeletons and robots and all that kind of stuff, so it's a pretty cool little game. Oh. Yeah, that's right, you know. Oh. Whatever. So yeah. Ooh. He's got kicked in the face by DEADMAU5. Oh. Oh, I know who that spit move is from. Brilliant maneuver for, I think, Pride Trooper Gucci King made Ugandan Knuckles, so very nice touch with that, by the way. But, yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with all this new stuff coming out for the channel, and it's to the point where I'm actually wanting to play it more and more just because of my genuine interest in the game, not solely as a content creator. And that's probably because, I mean, the game just came out, it's fresh and everything like that. So I'm excited about the prospect of having a time when I'm going to have like a backlog of content again, because that's only good for you guys. Because like I said, triple upload dates are going to be great to have the ability to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any Legend of Zelda for you guys this week, though. I may wait on that a little bit and see what happens, because this week we have Dragon Ball FighterZ to look forward to, and we also have Monster Hunter World. So that, I think that, in addition to continuing Digimon, and then probably squeezing in one of these Parallel Quest and the mods, is probably gonna be it for the rotation. Like, I think if anything else makes its way in, I think it's gonna be Doom. Like, to be honest, because Doom, I don't want to stop playing it, because I've had a lot more fun with it than I ever thought that I would. So I want to try and keep that as much as possible. But, I don't know, like, this is no offense to Breath of the Wild, but, like, I just haven't felt that overwhelming urge to continue the Champions Ballad DLC, in which, that's not saying I'm not going to ever finish it. I think it's just going to be one of those things to where, like, if Doom finishes out, I think that will be what comes back. I think that's probably what's going, that'll probably be what's going to happen. So, yeah. And then, the week after, we have, Cydia NT, so, like, my entire lineup is getting switched around, but it's really exciting for me. Like, I had felt a little stale with my lineup, and it was all just because I was just awaiting.
Refuse to.
I'm gonna get you.
Stop, Miguel.
Boy, y'all.
I'll take it from here.
Freaking. Let me go ahead and charge up. I know what's coming. Oh, you're gonna go ultimate go hard on me. Whatever. I'm kind of wondering how the modding community is gonna wind up approaching fighters, by the way, because
I'm just gonna go ahead.
I heard a little thing about a certain third-party anti-tempering mechanic involved in FighterZ, but even then, I'm not sure if it's actually going to stop anyone. And I'll tell you why. Because of two reasons. One, EAC, whenever it came out for this game, the fix was just as simple as removing one file. You couldn't go online, but then again, if you're modding this game and everything like that, I'm pretty sure you didn't really care. Like, if you were modding it in a significant way, you didn't really care. And the other one is, I'm probably butchering the name, Deventu, I believe it is, something like that. But, I remember Sonic Forces, or not Sonic Forces, fuck that game. Sorry for anyone who likes it, but, Sonic Mania had that, and, people came out with some mods for that. I mean, it wasn't implemented later, it was implemented into the beginning package, so I'm optimistic about modders finding a way to do something with fighters. It's just, I don't know how in-depth it's going to be, because it could go either way. I think Cali Kings has high hopes for it, because he said that it sounds, keyword sounds, I may be misquoting him a little bit, but it sounds like the potential for Fighter Z modding is almost about as much as, here's a big one, Smash. So that could be really interesting. Brand new characters, brand new movesets, spicing things up a bit. But, yeah. So that was DEADMAU5. I know I've been talking a lot, but, to be honest, if you're a fan of this guy, he definitely isn't underpowered, so, that's gonna be good. No really special moves, but, I mean, it's DEADMAU5. If you're a fan of DEADMAU5, just go ahead and download this mod. But anyway, I'll be back in just a second with the king, one of the kings of the Iron Fist tournament from the past, Kazuya Mishima. Alright guys, we're back with the Kazuya Mishima mod. As you can see and guess, yes, he does have a lot of parts that are taken from CACs, but I do believe that there are some parts here that are original as well. But to be honest, as far as being a character in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, this is probably the perfect version of a crossover for this character. So, without further ado, let's get on and see what this mod has to offer. I know that there are a couple, a lot of interesting potential moves, so let's see if we can pull some of these off.
Creation is born of destruction after all.
Nope.
What's that?
Come here.
You'll defeat them for me.
Okay, lightning. What is that?
Entertain.
Lightning crush.
I'm only waiting a short while, though. Born
That move is really weird. Lightning demon combo. Oh, okay, so it's a grab. I wonder if that's like a bug or something. It's gotta be. Let's maximum charge this. Okay, so he has no aura, so I guess technically that's right to an extent.
How dare you!
Maybe I'll get another chance to do this, or maybe get another chance to test out some of these moves. I'll try the lightning crush, I believe,
I'm just gonna
in
go
this next
ahead
one.
and end this tiring little fight with the power of my perfect form.
Oh, wait a minute. Lightning Crush was the weird one.
Not bad.
Okay, Lightning Demon
Not bad at all.
combo.
Now then, let's make this a memorable little battle.
Ooh, got him.
Alright, that attack was fairly impressive.
Oh, that's like the
I'm
cell
beginning to
grab,
think
but
this
in a
might be
super.
a
That's
good
not
battle.
bad. Let's see, Soul Tear, though. Ooh. That's
Believe
pretty
it.
cool.
Even with all
Dark
my
Mirror-
perfect power, I should be
Ooh.
able to beat you easily.
Here we go, everybody. Devil form! Oh, yes. That's awesome. One thing, this mod actually has potential for, like, updates and everything, in which case, to the creator of this mod, I hope that you wind up updating it, because there's a
this
couple
isn't
of
possible.
interesting things
My
you could
perfect
do.
form should be
Like, for instance, you can
invincible.
give him, like, his
Can't
purple
stand
suit
losing like
attire as, like, an alternate costume.
showing
You can make,
promise.
like,
Okay,
a more
you bought yourself
super
more
demon attire akin to like a Tekken 2 and Tag Tournament, and like even his final form in Tekken 7. Tekken 7, right. God, me being a Tekken fan, I don't even know what game we're on. Oh, dang it. Had to be a little bit closer than that.
Beat me? Stupid joke!
Dang, I am accumulating energy very quickly. I guess this must be the effect of his transformation, which that ain't bad.
That hurts a little.
Uh-oh. Nope. Gotta get that in.
Not bad.
Ooh, gotcha! I'm gonna get you with my laser beam eye! Yes! Awesome. Freaking awesome. Alright.
What are you?
Are you set on defeating all of them on
Interesting
your own?
maneuver. I
Won't
don't
be a
know what you were
single one
going
left
for with the
me.
lightning crush, but I mean, it works. It looks weird, but it works. Alright, come on, Broly.
I will kill you all.
Oh, I doubt that. Come on. Come on, let's be honest here. Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, basically, like, I don't know, like, if only we could get, like, his signature of, like, spiral kick.
You wouldn't have to
Like, you know, the aerial kick? You guys probably know which one I'm talking about, if you guys have played Tekken. The Lightning Crush, actually, now that I'm seeing its damage, is probably his most powerful move, ironically, just because it looks so strange and glitchy. But I really hope that
you're
there
really laying
that a
into them, aren't
update
you?
to this comes
You know
out.
what?
Not saying that this
Just
is
curse
bad,
them
it's just
all.
saying that, like, that one move, and like I said, you have potential for, like, costumes and stuff like that. So, yeah. Have him in his little army costume that he was in, like in Tekken 6. Just so many different options. So I'm guessing that... Oh, okay, so the Devil Gene drains your health. But then again, I do see that it was increasing my numbers quite a bit. So, give me that. I guess that aura still stays with you, though, for some reason. Lightning beam. Well, I gotcha.
And that's
Ooh, well, wait a minute. Hold on. You got a little jump kick. There is a little bit of jump kick action. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Beerus.
Really? In fact,
Now,
I won't destroy Earth
I wanted
after
to,
all, because I'd
also wanted to
rather
cover this because I
destroy
did
you.
have a couple of ideas for other Tekken characters that I think would not only be very well received, but are completely doable. A very obvious one would probably be Jin, you know, just to counteract Kazuya. Another one, because of Kazuya being the character that I'm covering, would be Heihachi. And then you could have his super mode from like 7, where he gets like the lightning aura and everything like that. And one that's a bit of a selfish request, but I'm pretty sure somebody's with me on this. And also because of how many costumes you could give this character, Yoshimitsu. Because we have a couple of characters that have a mixture of fighting, like hand-to-hand combat and sword combat, and we also have Tapion now that is full-on sword, who Onifox is going to be taking advantage of soon for a very long, probably requested by many people mod. If you guys haven't seen my channel update at the beginning of the channel page, check that out to see what that is. I don't have enough room for another annotation. But, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. But, yeah, I would like to see Yoshimitsu because, like, you can
like we're
have
done
so
for
many
today.
different costumes for him. Like, my personal favorites, though, would be probably 3, 4, and 7 costumes.
Well done.
But then again,
Quite
I think
entertaining. Keep up the
those
good work.
would wind up being more straight model rips from the games, because I'm not sure how you could get close to those with just parts from CAC characters and everything like that. Because, I mean, as you can tell, this is very CAC part heavy. So, yeah, we'll see how that kind of goes. But otherwise, the actual mod, the actual character himself is great. Like, there are a lot of things going for the mod other than, like, if you guys can actually just look past the fact that he has a glitch like that, he still turns out to be a rather interesting mod, especially with the mechanic of the Devil Gene transformation. It's nice to see a transformation every once in a while actually have, I don't know, a detriment to it. Like, because I know Kaioken and Purification do, but then again, I mean, I think there are some people that use Kaioken, but I think that Purification is just something that people kind of feel insulted by. Because, I mean, you have this cool race and everything like that. It's like, oh, you get to turn into Kid Buu. Lose all your originality, everybody. Yay, that's not going to piss anybody off. But yeah, totally random rambling. But yeah, I'll be right back with the ultimate question of, do you know the way? Here in a second. Alright, everybody, we're back with our final mod for the day. It's Ugandan motherfucking Knuckles himself. And good God, does his little arm and fucking hand things look all fucked up. But, yeah. So someone, I'm pretty sure, is not going to like this. I really don't care, because I think that it's funny, and apparently, there is a YouTuber, I cannot remember his name, and I'm going to get bombasted in the comments for this, who, does, sell very well on YouTube, and he made a series of it. So apparently I'm not the only person that is a content creator that thinks this shit is funny. So yeah. Oh, wait a minute, that's right, gotta put the HUD back up. I still need to figure out who made that and everything, so I can give you guys a link to a download link, because I'm pretty sure there are some up-and-coming content creators who would like to know which no HUD display mod that is, because it's very simple, by the way. It is, is that Goldo? But it's a very simple one. Basically, you press caps lock and then the HUD disappears most of the time. Like, there are going to be some little instances where it'll pop up for a very brief split second, and it kind of takes a little bit of a trained eye to actually even catch whenever it actually shows back up. However, let's see here. Ooh, petrifying spit. I'm gonna get you. I spit on you. I spit on you. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, I should have really taken better advantage of that. He's got mock kick and time skip back. That's right. Can't get away from me, Reese. You disrespect my people. You obviously do not know the game. Feels so dirty saying it, but once again, I don't care. I don't think it was made to offend anybody. I think it was made for legit shits and giggles. It's whatever to me. Nobody can laugh at anything in 2018 now. It started in 2016. It started rounding about in 2017, but now it's an official thing in 2018. Congratulations, world! You only have yourself to blame. Come here. Wart! Oh my God! I actually hit it. I wasn't expecting to hit it. I'm usually not that good at this. But then again, he did not know. I'm evil. Jesus, they're all just watching me all like, I ain't gonna get in his way. This motherfucker looks crazy. Have you seen those cold, lifeless eyes of his? He's definitely not the person to be fucked with. All he says is, do you know the way? And I don't know the way, and I don't know what's going to happen whenever I say that I don't know the way. Just keep him away from me. He's so scary. That's kind of weird that he doesn't have a one charge move. But that's fine, because it's not like he is at a detriment for Ki or anything like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure that his regeneration for Ki is very similar to a CAC human's. I might be wrong on that, though. Okay, there we go. Yeah, get him, Ugandan Knuckles! Show him the way! Show the way! Show! I spit on you! Fuck you. Alright, here we go. Now he's man. Yep. He's a smiling kitty, but deep down he feels like he got violated because freaking Ugandan Knuckles just keeps on spitting on him. But that's what you get for disrespecting his people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come here! Why? Why won't you just... I'm pretty sure this is going to be the one video that will get demonetized just because it has to do with Ugandan Knuckles and so many people don't want to take, like, a joke. I'm pretty sure that Ugandan Knuckles was made to unite the world, not tear it apart, by the way. Just a thought. Ah, dang it. Just wasted 5 key bars on that garbage. Oh, you son of a... The stamina ain't too bad on regen either, to be honest. Let's see, this one's good. Actually, it's kind of weird. This isn't taking as long to do compared to DEADMAU5 at the beginning. I don't know why that is, though.
This isn't a battle you can win easily.
Oh, it is. You don't know the way, my brother. I will show you the way. God dang, he jumped. He's like, I'm coming at you. No. That's what I get for going at it too hard with the clicking sounds and everything like that. I became a little bit of a tryhard, but I gotta redeem myself right now. Here we go. Gonna go for that stamina fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. How was I not able to hit you, Beerus? Although that will, that makes me very happy that I was able to hit the escape move on you. Although it hardly did anything. Honestly, I don't think that Ugandan Knuckles constitutes a weak character. I think that it's just because this version of Beerus is pretty tanky and designed to be pretty tanky. I'm pretty sure if I combined Petrifying Spit and Time Molotov, this would be a wash, but I only thought of that very recently because... I mean, I'm the guy who's willing to poke fun at the whole Ugandan Knuckles thing to begin with, so I'm probably not that bright a person. Aw, jeez. I didn't know that was gonna launch him. Fine. You do not know the way. Dang it. Well, still, that was rather enjoyable, just to fly around as this little nuisance.
Quite entertaining.
But,
Keep up
anyway,
the good work.
I mean... Ugandan Knuckles is Ugandan Knuckles. You can take him seriously, or you can have fun with him. Doesn't matter. He is definitely a parody character in the best possible way. He's not overly strong. I bet that somebody can actually get some use out of him with the combination of Petrify Spit and Molotov Time Skip. I almost said Molotov Cocktail. Jesus. I've been recording a lot. Not having too much sleep, but don't tell nobody. But yeah, I had fun with the character. I wish that I was able to actually utilize that combo a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that in single player versus would probably be where he would shine. And to those of you who are just like, well, I mean, you're offline and everything, how are you gonna do multiplayer? Local, bitch. How about that? That's something that I've always wanted to do, is if I had more friends. I wouldn't mind actually playing this, like, locally, just with all these extra characters and everything. I think that would, be a pretty interesting thing to try, because the thing is that, two things. Well, I mean, I watched, Team 4 Star actually play Xenoverse 2 locally versus for a Tuesday hem, I believe it is, or maybe it's Wednesday hem. I can't remember which one it is. And they had fun with the local multiplayer and everything like that. I mean, there are quirks to it every once in a while, but then again, there are always bullshit quirks to any fighting game at all. But then again, I mean, they also mentioned mods on a episode of their Boo's Fury playthrough for Xenoverse 2, and I'm just like, guys, fucking make it happen. Give us an episode of Tuesday Ham. Give us a live stream, something. Just get a whole bunch of mods. Dude, contact some modders and be all like, do you have any cool little, like, beta testing mods that we could try out? And maybe, like, throw you a bone, like put a link to your Patreon or some shit like that. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people that love to do modding would love to hook you up with some amazing shit for the show. But yeah, just saying, that's just my opinion, and in general, that's something I would like to do for a little series. If I ever get the opportunity, I will definitely be doing that. But anyway, rambling aside about that, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next episode is coming. Question of the day for you guys: what's you guys' opinion on Ugandan Knuckles? I think that people take things a little too seriously nowadays. I'm pretty sure this was just for, like, a goof and everything like that. I know that there's, like, an article that you could read right now about, like, someone saying, like, that the person who actually created the meme, like, regrets it and everything like that, but I'm pretty sure even then, he did it from a good place. I mean, like, look at him. It's just fat little Knuckles, and, like, they just went with a funny sounding voice. I mean, shoot, like, people just need to take stuff a little less seriously. Just, if you don't agree with something, just move on. Like, just move on. But yeah, probably gonna get some flack in the comments for that, but anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Ostuni, signing off. Yeah!